that you are standing next to, please make sure that you are saying a particular person and make us aware so that assistance can come as quick as possible. Thank you. You are welcome. Can we just be comfortable that we proceed as a result of time? If we could just be comfortable. We are going to proceed now with the tour guide. If we could just keep quiet a little bit so that they are able to do their work. Thank you very much. So, good morning once more, my honorable guest. This is the place, and this is how things were happening during that time when people were hanged. This is CX, and where we are, it is what we call a chapel. When you go out of this right-hand side, there is a door. This is the door that was used to bring those that were to be hanged on the specific day as it was specified according to their death warrants by that time. So when you go out on this door on your right-hand side, there is a door where they used to come in. And each and every offender would be accompanied by a warder during that time. And they will be holding each and every one of them. Some, they would come with no shoes, not at all. I know this is not an easy thing to the family and to the rest of the South Africans. But I want to clarify this because I'm quite aware of the fact that some of you are not coming here for the first time. And this is not the first commemoration that has been done today or that you are attending to. But some of you have been here before, they've heard and they've seen what is happening, what was happening. Now when they come from this side, they would go to, that I'll show you what we call the 52 steps. The chapel was the place where was used as almost towards the last part of the program during the day when the people were hanged. What used to happen was that the offender would be informed that the date, this is your date that you will be hanged, and this is the date that you will meet your fate. And the families will be informed. And when they come from this chapel, there is a lift that I'll show you as we go on, that used to carry the coffins that would come from this side, and they would come from out of this, from the lift, and they would be put there in order for the families to see. But what used to happen, the families that would be allowed to come here were the families that would agree to come and be part of the smaller Yana service that would be held by a Muruti or a pastor or a reverend or a chapel by that time. And then from there, when they come in here, the coffins would be taken out and be put somewhere there so that the family could confirm. But the kind of confirmation that was done was an unusual one, because when the coffin were put there, families were not allowed by that time to see exactly who was inside the coffin. And what would happen was that the coffin would be done by the workshops, and from there, after being brought here, when the bodies are inside, what used to happen was that it was only a tag outside the coffin containing the names and the information, not much information, but name of that particular individual who's inside, without the confirmation of the family. And it is only how the family would confirm that we have seen that our family member or the deceased is in that coffin. Unfortunately, for those that could not come, they could not confirm as to whether indeed it was the person inside or it was not there. But those were the happenings of those times that was happening after the hanging of each and every people. Now, when you check outside at the board, as will be finalized at the end of the tour, when you check at the board there, you will see that there are, during the very same year in which Mr. Solomon Kalushi Mahlangu was hanged, it's almost 131, if not more, that were hanged on that particular year. Now you can see the seriousness of this particular program or that was followed during that time. From here, we are going to continue to move because I'm looking at the issue of time, ladies and gentlemen. to the fact that there are still a lot of people who still have to go through in order to respect time. And another thing is that we thank you very much. We are moving now from here. And then, sorry again about the smaller space that we are unable to do exactly in terms of social space. So So as we are still coming, like I said, this is the door on the right hand side that was coming. The line of barefooted prisoners, hands cupped behind, and start to climb the 52 steps. We are now coming to the... So we are now to tell us this is Kukuka, what do you call the 52 steps that lead to work on them. As you are coming through these steps, take it from these steps, tell me from the 52 steps, right from the first step, put our symbol, the chapel, and now we are moving up until the last step that led to the death row. As you can see, the number of steps are so much to the extent that you can imagine thinking what is going to be the end of me. It was not easy.
I stopped 4 weeks ago.